And so when you come out to the Black evangelical community or the evangelical community that you are a part of, there are a couple of responses that you are likely to receive from people in that community that you respect, whether that is your mom or your dad, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your pastor, your bishop, your evangelist, the prophet, bishop, whoever. There are some responses that you need to prepare yourself to hear. It's going to be different depending on the people and all the different kinds of things. But it's going to be within the ballpark of the statements I'm getting ready to say to you that I need you to prepare yourself to hear so you can be armed with proper information. All right? Because if you're not armed with the proper information, it's going to rattle you. It's going to make this journey that you're embarking on a whole lot more difficult. So here's some of the things you're going to hear. All right? 1, this is not God's will for your life, and I don't want it for you. 2, this isn't who you really are. 3, it's an outright perversion and you're going to hell. 4, you're forfeiting your calling to ministry or whatever else have you. 5, how do you know? You're too young to know, or you're too old to know, or you don't know what you really want. You need to really think about this. We need to pray this away. You know, we're here for you. We just don't agree with that lifestyle. Those are the kinds of responses that you're more likely and most likely will hear from the evangelical community when you come out. So I want to brace you with some responses for you to hold within yourself, and if the need be, express to those that you're talking to. 1, establish clear boundaries with these individuals, meaning this: pastor, bishop, dad, mom, cousin, brother, whoever have you, whatever have you. I understand your position. I understand your belief. I understand why you feel that way. I get it. So we clearly disagree on this conversation. So going forward, I'm setting boundaries around this conversation, which is we are never to have this conversation again. I'm not going to bring it up to you. You're not going to bring it up to me. So that's number 1. 2, Jesus is your savior. They are not your savior. And even if being a member of the queer LGBTQ plus community was a sin, which it is not, even if it was, that's not what sends you to hell. Not accepting and receiving Jesus as Lord and Savior from a biblical perspective is what sends you to hell. Number 3, you coming out and owning and accepting and celebrating this aspect of who you are, this aspect of your identity. It's not all of your identity, but it is an aspect of your identity. Does not disqualify you from ministry or your purpose or your calling. If anything, it qualifies you all the more for it, because you can stand in the truth of who you are, in the calling that's on your life, unashamed, unapologetic, completely authentic, and true to be the reflected image of God in the earth that He has called you to be. Keep those things in mind as you come out, and know that it's going to be okay. It's going to be brutal, but you've got the goods to handle it. You've got this.